Thank you, Kate, and welcome to Week 2, Canada. We begin the three-game weekend slate with two teams on opposing ends of a classic CFL ending in week number 1, the walk-off field goal. Collaros turns 38 in August, but still got that young arm as he hands it off inside, and Brady Oliveira. Wynton McMahon is still out. Ryan Baker, the middle linebacker, makes a check at the line of scrimmage as Destin Talbert blitzes late, and it threw off Collaros just a little bit.
It's situational football you work on with your team.
5 wide for Collaros. Looks over the middle of the defense. It's complete. Neal, 2 for 2. And this one never in doubt. Collaros saying one of the players he respects the most, and not just Hamilton's defense, but the CFL at large, is Stavros Katsantonis with the range he has. As Collaros will throw across his body. Big hit. 3 career 60-yard field goals for Sergio Castillo. This one nowhere close to it. Levi Mitchell goes back to work after staying on the sideline for a while. Nice hands catch, snagging it out of the air. Dapped him up before the game down in the tunnel, and I was standing about 3 feet away from him when I gave him a little high five and said hello as Mitchell. Pomp looks for Wheatball, the former Bomber, all the way down the left side and brings it in. Charlie Gittens Jr. shuffles down the line of scrimmage next to fellow Canadian Keandre Smith. That's where Mitchell goes. Smith dives to the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger Cats.
The Tiger Cats emptied the backfield. What does that mean? There's 6 receivers out. The Bombers are still trying to pressure, but they're playing zone behind it. Good yardage all the way out to the 45.
Tiger Cats scoring a 4-play, 70-yard touchdown drive. See if Collaros can answer his counterpart, Levi Mitchell. As Tim White, another former Tiger Cat, gets his first touch of the ball game.
Really good pick, free agent signing last season by the Ticats.
I love about that is Stumblefield's 30 pounds down on Oliveira. Now Dembski running to the end zone, reaches touchdown, Winnipeg answers. Nick Dembski missed practice this week with an ankle. In the lineup here today, and in the end zone.
But don't put yourself in too many of those second and long situations.
Hand off, jump cut through the middle of traffic, and another former Blue Bomber, Chris Kolinkowski, expected to be the starting center, but out with a groin injury. The 34-year-old watches on here, and a depth roll is right down the hash. That guy loves football when he filled in a middle linebacker admirably. They fell in love with him as Mitchell looks right, comes back left, and completes. And that is Curly Gittens Jr. He loves playing in environments like this with the noise. As he pulls it this time, looks to throw or run, and he does rip it complete. Myron Mitchell on the receiving end is now what can Hamilton do on 2nd and 15. Mitchell with pressure, steps up in the pocket, pumps. Bo's gonna use the wheels. Oh, Mitchell reaching the football for the first down marker. 8th most all-time and first amongst active players. This time uses his legs. And now he'll go back to the arm, flips it underneath, Max Bang! Welcome to the CFL and welcome to the end zone, 82.
When you have a good run game, you make people think about other things. Jake Sereston, sorry.
Crowd D3 right here with Paul Lapalisse as Collaros flips underneath and completes. It is Brady Oliveira. Dealer's choice as well. Do you prefer to go left-hand flip or right-hand over?
I'd like to go to the right.
That time Zach goes right-hand over, and it works. As now Collaros into the hole. Tommy Neal sitting down comfortably. Bombers 6 of 9 converting on 2nd and 7 plus last week against Calgary. We'll see what they do here. As Collaros, deep drop, now steps forward in the pocket. Thought about dumping it off to Oliveira. Now he uses the legs. And he reaches forward just shy. Tiger Cats offense on the field after the Sergio Castillo missed field goal and a knockdown. Another year in the Jordan Younger defensive system. You can feel like Jones is just playing that little bit quicker as Mitchell on 2nd and 10 will go over the top and running free down the field. Wheatball, and did he use just the left? One sketch comedy at a time. Coming for the crown. Levi Mitchell in the shotgun. Pressure on, looks over the middle. Tommy throw. Keandre Smith has it. Reaches to the end zone, and he has his second touchdown of the ball game for Keandre Smith. Had 5 all of last year and almost halfway there.
Don't give Levi Mitchell a chance versus pressure. What you're going to see, add in protection. When 2 extra guys come in, that equals 7 players when you add the offensive line.
Collaros with only Dante Daniels, the big man rookie to his left. They'll fake the run. Zach pumps over the top, complete. And for the first time, it's Pokey Wilson getting tracked down from behind. Laros makes the run inside, over the top, looking for Wilson, and dangerously hung up in the air. Stavros Katsantonis was there.
Upon second review of the play, the ruling on the field stands. There was no deemed penalty for interference. It's first down, Hamilton on the 30-yard line.
It wasn't clear and obvious, no longer for the command center, for the replay center.
First turnover of the ball game is confirmed, and a handoff inside. Larry Roundtree, the third, bounces off two tacklers and a third. Played some time here in Winnipeg in behind Brady Oliveira, is in the backfield with Mitchell. Bo looks to throw, Wheatfall floating through the air, because he loves that this is 1/3 of his job. Will he get a chance to touch the football? He will, but only after it goes through the upright. Canadian Football League career, surefire Hall of Famer. 500 looms large, and over the top, Boogie Wilson makes the grab. Ellie is in as a sixth offensive lineman here as Collaros has to dance away from pressure and now fades this one to Tim White. Sellout for the 15th game in a row. They go dead quiet on second and long. Back brings them to their feet for a moment, but now it's Julian Hauser
to create the sack opportunity.
Isaiah Wood stands back if Sergio Castillo misses a second. Went off the uprights earlier, never in doubt. Mexico City just about exploded on the first goal they scored to open up the tournament at home, and Winnipeg.
So very difficult job for those guys.
Collaros fakes the run inside, and with the rain driving down harder on the Tiger Cats front. Collaros snap almost caught him off guard right into the face mask, and he tries to dance his way out of it, and he can't.
Wearing the black and gold.
Love that guy. Hope KG's doing well. One of the great people around the CFL is Derek Wheatfall. Wrong side here before the snap, so he jets to the other way, and now they hand it off. Larry Roundtree trying to get around the edge, bounces off three tacklers, and it takes a fourth. Same conversation we had with Mark Killivan going into week 1, right? Year number 2. It's just it's easier when you have continuity. Throw to the outside. Myron Mitchell gets popped out of bounds.
I used to call it the Rolodex. How many things? Oh, I got to show him this now. Show him this. That's what rhythm brings to your offensive system, and here's a rhythm play right there.
Is this one of the Paul Lapalisse vaunted wrong way runs? In Mitchell's mind. They'll empty it out 3 by 3. And Bo Levi completes. Kenny Lawler. Mitchell with a blitz on. Single coverage outside. Kenny Lawler hanging in the air. And it skips away.
Hamilton challenged the previous play for defensive pass interference. After review, the ruling on the field is overturned, and we do indeed have pass interference against Winnipeg 24. It's going to be first down for Hamilton at the 1-yard line.
Back against Calgary at the very last second when they weren't lined up properly. Dolagala finds a hole to the right-hand side and punches it in. Hamilton extends their lead to open up the fourth.
The difference, this Ticat offense has been able to stay on the field no matter what the Bombers are trying to bring. Bo Levi Mitchell has been able to create first downs. They've been able to run the football.
Again, another sellout in this incredible city and province when it comes to their football team that they love so much. Is over the middle. Tommy Neal adds to his total, and that'll be enough for a new career high for Tommy Neal. Zach Collaros operates at the line of scrimmage against a 4-man rush. About to get hit, he does, by Kendricks, and now it's Stubblefield in a wrestling match with Nick Dembski. And Dembski's on his feet with the football in his hands.
Defensive
pass interference, Winnipeg number 10.
Or offensive.
This is a 10-yard penalty, and we'll replay first down.
1st and 20. Will Zach just try to get half of it back? He dumps it down underneath. Oliveira puts a shoulder down. He'll get more than half.
With the quarterback, that's too difficult for the quarterback in read progression.
Hauser gets buried by Jarrell Broxton. The right tackle is underneath. Ontario Wilson. Lone man at the bottom is Wilson. Catch, run, first down, deep inside Hamilton territory to the 5-yard line. Elusive 500th catch taken away by penalty earlier. Now Zach ripping this one into traffic. Wilson catches it, touchdown. Winnipeg has life.
The league wants more consistency so they can know what the timing is going to be.
And off to the outside, Larry Roundtree, the third first down, and Morris turns it back inside, trying to stay in bounds, and the sideline loves it. Mitchell works the silent count on 2nd and long. Pumps, gets away from the defender, pumps a second time, and then down to the turf he goes.
Good execution by the Bombers, getting him off the field by putting Willie Jefferson in a one-on-one situation over the left guard for him.
Ray Babel stands back and watches this one once again sail through the uprights. Regis Stubblefield shows blitz, bails out of it. Hamilton plays zone as Collaros will throw into it, and Tim White makes the grab.
A great play by Zach into the second 10.
Looks like a three-man rush. It is as Collaros now with Julian Hauser in his face will rip it onto Brady Oliveira again.
So pressed close to the line of scrimmage.
Fresh life for Collaros on offense here is play action, then he'll flip it out to Oliveira. Braxton Hill gives chase. Whistled in, snap comes up. Zach looks left, once again in the flats. Brady Oliveira with running room. And it's one-on-one with Braxton Hill, but crowd quiets on 2nd and 10. Blitz is on from the Tiger Cats. Zach feels it, rolls towards it, throws, and it is complete.
Very little time.
Perkins, left-hand side, pushes into the end zone. Michael Chris Ike waving at the entire offense, saying, let's get back to the sideline and plan. Hamilton's been lamenting their late game execution for the last 7 days. As Trey Ford in the game here, and they're going to go with a little read option, and around the edge, the athleticism of Ford, who slides down inbounds. Coming down to the final 90 seconds, Bo Levi Mitchell over the top to Keandre Smith on 2nd down, caught it!
The Bombers are matching it by playing everybody at the line of scrimmage, stop the run.
And off Roundtree running through tacklers. Nick in Thursday night football. And Leggio smooth as ever.
It's a huge night for Keandre Smith, huge at the end. Bo Levi Mitchell, 19 and 24, 80% completion, 287 and 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.